Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, we may not have done a lot, we may not have progressed the story a huge amount, but we did get Minsc in our party and we sorted out his build and we made sure we had the right one. And we're never going to change it, it's going to be perfect, it's going to be great, we're going to have a great time with Minsc. Or that's what I would have said, if I didn't get a comment in the meantime which told me a few extra things. So, let's try an alternative intro.
Let's get going.
Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Today we're starting with what we ended with last time, which is redoing Minsc's build. That is because there are two new pieces of information that I have just got. The first is that the Golden Dragonborn vendor in Rivington sells a finesse glaive. Yup, a two-handed melee weapon, which has finesse on it. Sounds useful. The second thing is that there is medium armor which allows you to use your full dex for AC. In fact, we've already seen it. It's by the armor vendor right next to Sorcerer's Sundry. Oh, wait. Does that mean that defense build that we had for Minsc works absolutely perfectly as long as, you know, Minsc happens to be wearing that armor and also has the glaive? Why, yes. Yes, it does. Which means that it is time to go get these items and redo Minsc. So that's what we're going to do. So, let's leave camp. And you might be saying, what about all the looting you were going to do last time? Yeah, I understand,
Right on my feet.
I understand the concept of looting, then going. But, what you don't understand is that I'm obsessed with getting this build right first, so that we can progress without needing to worry about, you know, we have this build, we need to get this thing, we've done half of the job, we need to get this from here, we need to get this from here. I want to get it all, and then come back and then we can progress the story all in one go. So, that's what we're going to do. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. Send me to Rivington. Now, is that going to advance the guild quest? I guess we'll find out, because it would give us a journal update, right? Yeah, it would give us a journal update if it advanced the quest. So, yeah, we should be good to do this. Okay. If not, then we keep Minsc in his... If not, we reload to the start, we keep Minsc in his build, we then go gather all the items, we then take Minsc, we take him to the guild quest, he does the guild quest with us, then we go get these items, then we re-equip him with all the new stuff, and then we find out if Minsc has any other quests. We didn't get a journal update, so I assume that means that we're good to go. Return to the guild hall. Yeah. That's fine. So I think that one's just going to sit and wait for us, basically. That's good. Right. You are leaping over here. And over here. We going? We are. And over here. Wonderful. Hello there. You must be the person we're looking for.
Oh, no. Just you again? How can I help you?
Well, show me your wares.
Of course. Gildrow's finest.
Yeah, he might be dead. I think I told you that, though. So apparently you sell me a glaive. You do. There we go, the Dancing Breeze. It is a glaive finesse two-handed extra reach weapon, and it comes with some extra features in whirlwind attack. Ooh. That's fantastic, especially as I think he gets whirlwind from his class as well. That's 2 whirlwind attacks. That's great. Why don't you give me that? That seems pretty good. What's this? No, I don't need that. Let's see what else you have here before I leave you alone for a while. Arrow of Dragon Slaying? I guess I should buy that, although, like, you know, as a Dragonborn, I would definitely be questioning if somebody came to me and bought a dragon slaying weapon. That is definitely, like, you know, very suspect activity. Okay, I think we're good here. I think we have everything that we want. Let's do a little trade. Wait, no. Sorry, let's do a little balance. Actually, before we do the balance, let me just chuck, like, all of that. Oh, minus these. All of that in there. That's fine, just checking I'm not selling anything I don't want to be selling. All of that in. Those in. And then, like, this is probably actually going to sell for something. That's fine. Oh, and the rotten food as well. Chuck that in here. Oh, and the hat. And this. There we go. Right, then we'll barter. Right, cool. I do like our bartering system. It's, I'm going to pay you like 90% of it in money, and then the rest of it in like clothes I found in somebody else's wardrobe. But okay, let's go.
Come back soon. And if you see Gildro, tell him everything's under control.
Sure, I'll do just that. Minsk? I have a new thing for you. It's the dancing breeze. Right. Next thing that we need to do is we need to go to Lower City Central Wall. I'm sure this is the right one. And the reason we need to go here is we need to get the Armor of Agility, which is medium armor that allows you to use your max dex bonus, which is of course exactly what we were looking for and exactly what I said, oh, that could exist. And, you know, that's fine. Also, am I going crazy, or did the loading screens used to be a much higher resolution? Like, the background of the loading screen seems really low res? Maybe I'm going crazy. I'm sure, though, that used to be, like, crisp. I'm not sure. There was a 2 GB patch for the game, with no patch notes on it, which was a little odd. Not sure what's going on with that. However, I will say that this patch appeared 30 minutes after they won the Game Awards thing, so it could be related to that. I have no idea. So, cool. Let's head over here. So I'm looking for armor traders. That must be you then. Hello, Gloomy.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword.
Where are we? This one?
If you can
Armor of
manage the
Agility.
extra
There you go.
weight,
Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. 5,000! My money. Well, okay, that's fine. On the positive side, it does actually reduce our weight by 5 to do that, so we've reduced our weight significantly. Good. Right, go to camp. So, now we're back here. Minsk. Let's do this for... Oh, also, while I remember, just because I spotted it, turn that off. And then, for you, we probably want to add in... Yeah, that's actually perfect. Just add in 1 extra line, and that's now locked. Cool. Awesome. Minsk. This is going to be your new weapon, so get rid of those. Give you that. Now, the armor I want to send over. I just want to check that he can use everything, and I don't need to give him, like, proficiencies. So this one he can use. Wonderful. He can also use medium armor. Ooh. It doesn't look quite as perfect for him as the other armor, but the dexterity bonus is huge. I mean, what's the armor difference? That's armor class 21 versus armor class 18. So that's a pretty big difference in armor class. Okay. Now, Minsk, get over here. Jump over. And let's dump some stuff in the chest. So, now what we're doing is we're dumping that in the clothing chest. Can I just chuck this in the chest? Please let me do that. Nope. Alright. That's annoying. So what we need to do is we need to do this instead. And kind of hold it at the top to move it up. I think it lets you move 1 out of 2 generally with these. Yeah, I don't know why it's bugged like that. It's just a weird thing, but that's alright. Move it up there. Once you know the ways around it, you're good to go. Right. Head over here. Withers, hello.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
Yeah, this is Minsk. My love life is none of your business, skeleton.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it?
I have better things to be doing.
And thus thou art alone.
Wow, Withers. Just, like, incredibly rude.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Yeah, let me change my class. Okay, so We're not going to change any of his stats. I don't like doing that. But I'm perfectly alright changing him into the class that I was going to change him into in the first place. So, right. Also, I just saw the dumbwaiter here. I wonder whether you can get food in it. Like, whether that's a shop. That's something to check out, actually. I should do that. Right. Here, easy, we go for leap and running. Fighting style, we go for defense. So that now means he has 22 armor class. No, straight right off the bat. Which is definitely the correct thing for us to have if we're going this particular build out of the 4 options we have. Here, subclass hunter, we'll take the health, we'll take the class feature. That's all fine. We want, is it heal? I think I took heal here. And then Colossus Slayer. Yeah, that's the one we want. So weapon attacks deal additional 1d8 if the target is below hit point maximum. Although, this one is interesting. Horde Breaker. Target 2 creatures standing close to each other, attacking them in quick succession. I don't know how that activates. This one's just written weirdly, so I don't know what it costs. But Colossus Slayer, I know what that does. That's 1d8 extra damage, and that could be potentially incredible. Okay, level 4, we get the feat and the extra attack. Oh no, we get the extra attack next level? Okay. Just while we're here, what's Medium Armor Master? Doesn't pose disadvantage on stealth checks, does not matter. And increases the dex modifier, does not matter, because this armor does not do either of those. It's effectively exactly what I asked for last time. In which case, oh, we could have a quick look at Polearm Master, actually. Because this is a glaive. Nah, I don't think so, I think we're fine. I think exactly what I took last time is probably okay. So I think that was a con and wisdom, and then we improved dex with athlete, and then we took something else. What was the something else I took? Oh no. Oh no. I think I took I must have took dual wielder on the second one. Yeah, so I took dual wielder on the second one. I think I took Great Weapon Master on the first one. But actually, I think Savage Attacker is probably much better. Yeah, I think Savage Attacker probably ends up being better than this one. See, the thing about this one is Great Weapon Master. You can make another melee attack as a bonus action when you land a critical hit. Because we get the 1d8, really we're going for like one big hit a turn, right? Because that's a per turn activity. And this only activates on a 5% chance, I think. Actually, I can't remember if glaives are 20 or 19 in terms of crit, but anyway, it's a 5 or 10% chance. Savage Attacker always activates, like every single hit. And you roll your damage dice twice and use the higher result. We're rolling more damage dice, so I assume that means we're going to be able to roll, like, you know, there's a higher variance in terms of our roll, because we're rolling an extra 1d8 on most attacks. And this is going to happen on every attack, whether it's a crit or not. So I think over time, this one probably outweighs it. I might be wrong, but I think this one probably outweighs it. Anyway, stats first. Let's have a look here. This is all fine. Gains a spell. We grab ourselves Lesser Restoration. Doesn't matter in the slightest, though, because the other one that we wanted, we can grab in like 2 levels' time. We grab ourselves Keeper of the Veil for the protection from evil and good. Okay, awesome. Why is this broken? This is too far to the right. Anyway, we'll take the protection against fire. Okay. There we go. That's where it should be. Take protection from poison, followed by multi-attack defense. I still think that this one is the best. Yeah, I think that that's just like, it's so good. Means you can charge him into the middle of a bunch of enemies and he's not going to be attacked a lot of times. Or he's not going to be hit a lot of times if he is attacked a lot of times. You take Athlete here for the +1 dex, which also allows you to get jump distance, which is huge. And you don't need to use a lot of movement to come up from prone, which is just incredibly useful in general. It means prone is not that effective against you. Okay. Spells, let's grab ourselves a little lightning arrow. Okay. Follow that up with... What's this one? Hide in plain sight. That's fine. Sanctified Stalker, was it? Yeah, so we can get Sacred Flame. What's this one? Armor proficiency of heavy armor. It doesn't matter. We're wearing our medium armor. If we wanted heavy armor, it would be great, but we don't. And we'll take the poison resistance because we think we can get cold resistance elsewhere potentially. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe. Although, did we not just wait? Did we not take protection from poison? Does that protect you against poison damage? I don't know. If it does, in which case we just don't cast it on him. It's fine. Right, let's do that one. So we now have a ton of AoE attacks that we can throw out here. Because we have Glaive's AoE attack, we have his AoE attack, and we have that AoE attack, all which do slashing damage. And then we're going to grab ourselves Savage Attacker. Savage Attacker then gives us the ability to roll our damage dice twice. Now, do we want... Let me just compare that to Polearm Master. I don't think that's going to actually perform as well. I think Savage Attacker is what we're going for. He's very, very defensive, so we want him to have a little bit of damage on top of that. Wonderful. Stick him to the top of our party. Squint your eyes a little bit, and we're playing Baldur's Gate 1. Right. There we go. And that's him all set up. He now sits with his 22 armor class, his incredibly powerful weapon. This, I think, is good for him. I think this is all good for him. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. We got him running at people. We got him with Blink. We got him with one of these, which does do a strength modifier, but that's only because I don't have any good bows. Because nobody uses any bows. So that's fine. Right. Anything else I need to do with you, Minsk? I think we're pretty good, actually. I think we're kind of sorted. Also, how does your hat look right now? No. No. Okay. I was right the first time. Awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to do with him right away. No. I probably want to cast some of these. This is until long rest you get this bonus. Ooh, I didn't realize that was until long rest. Oh, it's concentration long rest. Okay. That's not till long rest. That's till your concentration runs out. Find Familiar is a ritual spell, so let's get ourselves... I don't know what we think he's running with. Well, I mean, the obvious answer is Crab. Obviously. Yep, 100%. Also, Boo. We now have a Crab and Boo. What can Boo do? Boo is... Okay. Boo has a little bite attack. That's cool. Oh, and that gets rid of the Crab. Interesting. So he can have Boo or Crab. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Protection from poison. No, so that doesn't actually protect against poison damage. It just protects against poison. Subtly different. Yeah, I guess you could do Long Strider on yourself here. Because that is a ritual spell. You know what? While we're here, let's do a few Long Strider buffs on everybody. Although I'm probably going to do a long rest after this, so let's not worry about putting on everybody. As in not like after this, but after the next thing we do. So, I see, yeah, if I'm going to do it after the next thing I do, then that's fine. I just need it on you. There we go. I missed my Long Strider buffs, and then I can do protection from poison. Also on you. Weaken protection from poison. There we go. Do a little protection from poison over on Jaheira.
A little help from my hamster.
And then, one last protection from poison over here. Okay. That seems pretty good. So we have an insanely good weapon. We're insanely decked out with stuff. He needs one last thing though, which is Karlach. I need you to send that to Minsk. Also, can you open this up for me? Yeah, those need to be sent to Drogu. Wonderful. The rest of it's not. I'm not too worried about. So Minsk. This is going to sit here. That's our bag of tricks, basically. So useful stuff for him to have. Right. You. I just want to find the keys. Stick the keys in the keychain. Awesome. Right. Now I want to check the dumbwaiter, because I've never actually had a look at this. I wonder whether this is a shop. It doesn't say it's a shop, but if this is a connection to the kitchen, you could see how it could be. Let's see what this is.
You call out, but there is no answer. The staff operate the dumbwaiter at night.
Ooh, so I can use that if I camp. Ooh, interesting. Will I remember? I don't know. You know what I could do, though? Is that even how you spell it? Now I'm like, is it... Yeah, it is. Good, good, good. I was wondering why... I was like, is it just said that way and then it's spelled differently? No. Okay. Right. And now... we can leave here. We're all set up. And we're ready to go to the next location. Which is... back over here. To the door that says keep out. Right. Let's go. It just did an autosave on me. Why did it autosave? Why did it autosave? Now I'm paranoid. What did I do? Oh, is it autosave because of this?
Who is this large man of sternness and stone?
Oh.
Who mislikes
Great
his look?
steel watchers.
As if he is knowing.
Bloody hate them. No matter what the mouth says.
Relax, the both of you. It's Baldur, our city's valorant founder.
We have lost subtitles for Will, but that's been since the last
This makes more
patch.
sense. Some relation to the Baldur who owns the gate, perhaps?
Show off the scar to her friends at school.
Okay, I think they stopped talking. So I was letting them talk, but I think they've stopped it. I don't know why there was an autosave. I think there's meant to be an autosave going the other direction there, not the direction we went. But also potentially I jumped high enough in the air to hit an autosave, which is fine. In we go. Back in here. There is still, by the way, a not zero chance that I have to reload everything, because we've messed up the guild quest. But, you know, at least I have that save. Right. Back down here. Jump over. Then separate from everybody. Right. Wooden chest. Grab that. Anything else in here? You know what? Yeah, you can join me. You know what? You can all join me, actually. I changed my mind. The reason I wasn't going to have them join me is because it was going to make looting more difficult. But actually, I've decided I want at least these two with me because they might be involved in a speaking to the dead conversation, potentially. We'll see. Anything else in here? Oh, there's a ton in here. Oh, well, wonderful. Here's where we find a bit of loot in this room, which, like, you know, a two-handed finesse weapon. That would be horrible. That would be absolutely horrible. Use the soap. Okay, where are we? Hey, we're clean again. Stone Lord's Sketches. We've read this before, but... okay. I was looking for a boo react, or for a Minsk reaction. Okay. This one? Have I... yeah, I have cast this already, so this should be nothing, right?
Corpse remains.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to have a quick look first. Grab the plate. Grab the fork. Grab the knife. Grab the plate. There's another knife there. I can see it. Okay, grab the plate. Mug. 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 Wonderful. Milk bowl. Obviously. Don't need the coal bucket. Right, let's head into the back rooms first. I don't know if there's anything in the back rooms. Oh!
Cracked wooden mask with female features in the Rashemi style.
This is Minsk's true monument to her. Her Wicklaren mask.
Oh, Dinah here. So I forget. I think Dinah here died at some point between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. But essentially the plot of Baldur's Gate 1 was that Dinah here came... this is like very vague because I can't remember the exact details at this point. But Dinah here came to around Baldur's Gate to investigate something. and Minsk was her protector. So that's how they came to this land from Rashomon. Anyway,
Cracked wooden mask with female features.
You can't pick it up,
in
I see.
Rashemi style.
This is Minsk's true monument to her.
okay, a mailed
With
fist.
Lauren Mask. Keldorn Firecam. He spoke much of honor and faith, but he fought like a berserker when it counted.
Keldorn was the... I'm trying to remember the exact class. He was in Baldur's Gate 2, and he was an Inquisitor who you met in the sewers of Athkatla. So in Am. Anyway, a pair of wings.
A wood carving of a pair of wings. Like an eagle's, but longer somehow.
She went in search of new wings.
I can't remember Aerie. She might be the one from the circus, but I'm not 100% sure. Turnip? Oh, I know this
A
one.
humble turnip, preserved by drying.
A fine friend. I can forgive him his love of turnips.
Weird gnome from Baldur's Gate 2. Can do that one. Warhammer.
A worn but still capable warhammer, sized for a halfling.
She sought to become a paladin.
You meet Mazzy in a like shadow temple, and you have to fight your way out of it with her. I don't know where her story goes now at this point, but that's essentially where you meet her. That's kind of cool. So he has some mementos of old companions. I like that he has like most of these are Baldur's Gate 2, I think, but like in fact I think all of them are Baldur's Gate 2, except for this one, which is Baldur's Gate 1, which I guess could actually also be Baldur's Gate 2 in a way, because you know, she was mentioned in Baldur's Gate 2. But yeah, it makes sense that they're going to reference Baldur's Gate 2 a lot more than 1. Part of the problem with 1, and one of the things that I said I had an issue with, which, you know, people may or may not have agreed with, was that they had very little character focus, I would say, in Baldur's Gate 1, at least comparatively to Baldur's Gate 2. So Baldur's Gate 2 was, you know, incredibly character focused in its quests, in like the banter between party members. Baldur's Gate 1 was more of a, some party members got a little bit, but most, like in Baldur's Gate 2 a lot of them had quests and things to do. Baldur's Gate 1 was more of a like a D&D campaign where you were picking up people as you went along, and then you were ditching people for the next person on the road because, you know, their stats were better, or they were the class that you needed at the time, or so on and so forth. Baldur's Gate 2 was much more of a traditional, I say traditional, but I guess like that doesn't make sense in context, but it was more of what BioWare games merged into in the future. Like, if you played Baldur's Gate 1, and then your next game was something like Knights of the Old Republic, Jade Empire, you know, you did that jump, you would be like, oh, something's not, like, you can almost see the connection, but it doesn't quite match. If you go Baldur's Gate 2 into one of those games, you're like, ah, I can 100% see how this game led to this game, right? You can see, like, yeah, you can see the paths a little bit more easily. You can see the relationships, and then be like, ah, so when Baldur's Gate 2 hit, they decided to go all in on companion gameplay. So that's why I'm saying you can definitely see they've kept the Baldur's Gate 2 companions over here, because 1, they're more recent to Minsk in his timeline, but 2, they're also a little bit more fleshed out than the Baldur's Gate 1 ones that you got, because they were kind of just like there. Like, for instance, there's a companion that you get in Baldur's Gate 1, and you get them really early in Baldur's Gate 1, but they can come back. They come back for a quest in Baldur's Gate 2, but there's like so little story with them in 1 that it's kind of like, it's a little odd in Baldur's Gate 2, because it's like, yeah, you know who they are, but like, you haven't actually, it's not like you spent a whole adventure getting to know them. You spent like, what, maybe, you know, 10 minutes on their thing, and then you did your own thing, right? There are a few exceptions, like Jaheira and Khalid, who had a little bit more in Baldur's Gate 1. Imoen had a little bit more in Baldur's Gate 1, but like ones who were story important, they had like their time to shine. Other ones were kind of just like there, if that makes sense. Anyway, Go watch my Baldur's Gate 1 if you want to hear me talk about that, because I gotta say, the other thing about Baldur's Gate 1, huge amount of empty space which just needed, silence to be filled. Second draft. All the Faceless know that you've earned Orin's approval, Gauze, and managing the Mad Rashemi is an important assignment. But you're letting this whole Jahira impersonation go to your knobbly head. You don't even drop out of it when the Stone Lord is asleep. Moreover, simulated boss or no, you don't have to be openly disrespectful when ordering the rest of us around. Your Harper gig won't last forever, and then you'll be one of the Shalar again. We'd rather be your friends. Vote. Interesting. Okay. So that's, they're a little unhappy that one of them's taken on Jahira's role. And they've got, like, way too into it. That must be a problem for doppelgangers, right? Getting, like, way into the role. Because you'd imagine that a doppelganger would kind of, like, you take on their appearance, you try and take on their personality, you start to lose your own sense of self. Interesting. I know it doesn't say we can speak to them, I just want to check.
The corpse has enough.
Yeah, okay. What have we got? So we have the Armor of Devotion. So I think these are some things from the shop. Now they did actually change it at one point as well. I think it was in the latest patch. They've changed how you loot corpses, but I think it was only when you pickpocket these guys. It wasn't necessarily like what we're doing now. Because I think they changed it because you used to be able to pickpocket the entire inventory, and now you can only get like some amount. Also 10,000 gold. Oh. I mean, we basically spent it upgrading Minsk, but like, we have 10,000 gold now. Actually, now that I think about it, we upgraded Minsk, and we also, I'm going to save and do this check as well. Yeah, we upgraded Minsk, and we paid the 5,000 earlier. We're in debt from Minsk arriving in the party.
Watch your elders and learn.
So, yeah, that's not ideal. Alright, buff him. I have no idea what his athletics is like, but he failed. What was the chance? I just want to have a look. 25. He rolled a 19, and he got... Yeah, he had no chance of passing. Okay. He actually rolled, like, as well as he could.
Never a dull moment.
I mean, he didn't roll as well on the guidance, but, like, with an extra +2, he wasn't passing. He needed to roll a 20. So the guidance mattered not one bit. It's because his strength is low and athletics runs off of strength, basically, and he doesn't have proficiency in it. That's okay. Right, you. Grab that. None of these guys want to talk to us. Although maybe they would have talked to us before, because Minsk had a line saying, like, have you tried getting them to talk to you? Basically. He was like, maybe we can find out from those dead ones, right? Who will tell us? Something like that. Anyway. Looting all of this. Looting this. We're about to be encumbered. That's fine. Go over here. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Wonderful. Send to camp. Send to Minsk. Send to Minsk. Send to Minsk. There we go. Down here. Make sure we grab as much loot as we can. Okay, nothing there. Get all of these bits. I need to do a loot selling, but I don't know. If that dumbwaiter idea works, that would be fantastic. What's that? Nibbles for Snickers. That was the hyena. Remind yourself, we're almost out of those kobold bits that Snicker is so fond of. Talk to Notar about hitting the sewers for another kobo hunt. That would explain where the kobolds went. I understand. Okay, so it was said that the kobolds had left the sewers, and you're like, why did they do that? The reason they did that is because, you know, these guys have been killing them. That makes sense. Murder be my muse. This book of various poems attributed to Invoker Grimlark, Song of the New. To grip the axe firm, a duty most kind. To hold and to hope in the heft of the blade. Know well your victim before it's unmade. Walk in its footsteps and stand in its mind. Watch it meander, cross paths intertwined, learn places and people, tunes yet unplayed. Then, when the day's done and sun starts to fade, hold firm that true axe and swing from behind. Now the deed's done, and you must run from the place, bleating and wheezing, tongue thick with the taste. Savor it now, for it will not last long. Stand near a mirror, behold your own face, bloody, new knowing, and clean it with haste. The city awaits a new killer's song. That was almost, like, I think I had the rhythm wrong for that one. Anyway, you know, we're not here for poetry. I mean, I'm here for poetry. But, like, only minorly. But, yes, we're here for, you know, saving Baldur's Gate. Essentially, that's what we're here for. Right, Jaheira. Letter from Orin. We've read this. Yes. So we read this last time. Oh, what's this? Found a note on who was manipulating them. The Zentrine have taken the cult's coin to stage a coup on Nine Fingers in her guild. Okay, but like I have the coin now, so we'll see how that goes. Also, there was only like 3 Zentrine there. So the take all button's broken now, slightly. Don't know if you've seen that. It's not ideal. I don't know what the new patch was, but seems like there were a few bits that are a bit weird on it. Don't know. They did just release a new version of the game, from my understanding. Now, I'm saying this without checking, which is the perfect way for it to be wrong and for people to potentially be annoyed, but I think they've just released the Xbox version of the game, so it could be something to do with that, which is broken things. I believe they delayed the Xbox version of the game because they wanted it to have, like, proper parity with all the other versions, so like it was going to have split screen and all of that, and split screen on the Series S was having issues, because the Series S is a much less powerful console, because it's, yeah, it's effectively a middle ground between generations, which means that even when it came out, it was slightly lower than you would expect, but yeah. I think they sorted that out somehow. I think they decided to like not do split screen or something. I can't remember. I think it was one of these. People would prefer to have it without split screen than to not have it at all. Was the end of that basically? But anyway, again, I'm just rattling off things without checking, which is not the best way to do this sort of thing. Right, let's do a quick save here before we get closer, just in case the guards on the outside are, you know, in trouble. Let's put it that way. Right, in we go. Moving across. I do not see any guards on the outside, which definitely would imply issues going. Oh no, there they are. Hey, Tuskgrunt, can we like warn you?
Do not worry. Guild's friends are Tuskgrunt's friends, and I don't hurt my friends unless they deserve it.
Okay. Well, in we go. We're bringing the Stone Lord with us. Is this a good idea? I don't know. These guys and oh!
Hold it there! Bad time to come visiting, my friend. This is Zentrim territory now. Just as soon as we've purged it of guild rats. Nothing personal.
But I did kind of want to say I have the money. You know, like, I have your money. Why are you doing this? Also, Nine Fingers absolutely destroyed that one. It's so much. It's taking everything I have to not just push him off the edge, but that's the incorrect move. This is the correct move. Okay. Switch to your ranged weapon and take a shot at whichever one just got hit. Yeah, so that one down there. Nice. Solid turn. Move back just so you're not within an easy shooting range. Boo. Stay where you are. I think we should be fine. There aren't that many Zentari members, and we've already killed 2. Oh, they're all down at the bottom as well, so every guild member is going to get high ground on them. Oh, this was a bad plan. This was a very bad plan on their part. Like, just astronomically bad plan. Okay. Also, some of these guys are like level 4. I wonder if there would be more Zentarim here if you didn't kill them in Act 1. Maybe that makes this a tougher fight. I don't know. It'd be interesting if that was the case. Okay. This is all fine so far. Yeah, I'm not gonna move the imp.
No matter what.
Jaheira, get over here. I'm gonna try and get Jaheira over this way. Maybe try and keep the professor alive, actually. Let's do a dash. Okay. And just go as far as you can. Like, her job is to keep these guys alive, basically. So we want to move her right over. Yeah, this isn't going to go well for you. Turn 1 of Minsk. Camera is broken. There we go. Right. We're now good to go. Get over here.
So die in silence, evil!
Can you get down here? Not easily. Could lightning arrow that one. Not necessarily the best plan. Could take a shot in at this one if you can get an angle. No, you can get an angle on that one, obviously, but I don't know if that's your play. Trying to figure out how we get down there. I think it is our play. And the reason it's our play to take a shot here is that then sets us up with a target that doesn't have max HP. And then we can kill them on our turn. Awesome. Nice. You're saving the professor, who I think is a shot. Okay. Good turn. I'm happy with that. Figuring out how I want to handle this.
Coming through.
Jump down here. Okay. Blast him. We could potentially go for Mega Blast. Let's do it. Oh, I don't have a bonus action. Let's not do it. Okay. They're fighting down here. All kind of at once. That's fine. Oh, I think that was a guild member who died, maybe? Okay. Yeah, definitely go down here. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, like right down into the depths. Oh. Oh, it wasn't a terrible idea, actually, in terms of how it played out. Bad Twin is a lot. Oh, wow. That was a kill. Okay. Nice. Okay. Jump. I'm trying to get the right pixel. Here. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually even better. There we go. Almost got her. Ooh, chill. These guys. Ooh, okay. A few hits on them. Yeah, run. Nope, you just took his temporary hit points. That's not gonna work. Okay. You're blind, so you're not gonna go for the one who's got 10 HP. It's alright. Oop, switch this over here for a second. That's alright. Not the end of the world.
You still have time to surrender.
Jaheira?
On the hunt.
Keep moving over. Might move her down here and then start taking some shots down that below, but maybe you can get a shot in on that one. 4 damage. Alright, well. That's fine. Hey, dog's dead. Okay, you're still alive? I just spotted Bubbin, still alive. Okay. Minsk? This might not be my smartest move ever. Well, I told you it might not be my smartest move ever, but it might keep somebody alive. I'm going to do 2 there just to make sure we get the kill. And then maybe a little hit on that one. Nice. I did need 2 because I only hit 1 out of 2 anyway, which is perfect. Right, I can then do this. Give us 3 more attacks. Oh, I missed. Oh well, I was trying to kill one and then knock the other back. They still have to run in. Yeah, Bubbins is dead. I don't know who Bubbins was, but he's dead. That's fine. This guy had to use his bonus action to dash. I mean, that's good. Might have saved 3 piece by doing that. 9 Fingers gets her turn. Hey, got a kill. Got another kill. Okay, did some serious damage. She's now running down into the melee because she doesn't understand what high ground is. Okay. Could do a lot of damage to that one. Just seeing where they go in the turn order. So you go well, like you go a lot later. You go much earlier. Yeah, let's try and shoot you. You go so much earlier in the turn order. Right, and then another shot here. That might give them enough to kill her. Okay. Boo, you're good to go. Nice. That one's dead. Now a whole bunch of them get to go at once. Okay. That's fine. Who's still alive? Oh, it's just you? Oh, okay. Jaheira?
War is an old woman's game.
Down here. And then we can shoot that one who's down here.
I go hunting.
Shoot him. Okay. Everyone gets a turn stabbing. It would be very poetic if Minsk got the kill. I am tempted to have Minsk not get the kill so that we then have 9 Fingers next to us at the end of the turn. But let's do this. Let's go as far away as possible. Oh, perception successful for a tarnished ring down there. Okay. Kill him.
Not enough talking, all. Back to work. There's a mess needs cleaning up here.
Out. Keep chasing. I think it's not going to put us in a cutscene. That's okay. Grab the tarnished ring. Is there anything good with the tarnished ring? It's just a tarnished ring. Okay. Quick save. Okay. Then we're going to head this way. Assuming that it lets us. Everyone here? We are. Good. Right. In this way. And straight into the back room. Hello.
Kind of you to take the Zentarim down first. That doesn't make us friends. Come on then, Stone Lord. If you mean to take my chair, you'll get no better chance than this.
Minsk has no interest in your furniture, 9 Fingers. Only in the wicked rump that fills it.
What?
You have been a stone in this city's boot for too long. And it will be no Stone Lord who reaches twixt Baldur and sticky toes to dislodge you. It will be Minsk!
I haven't got the slightest idea what he's trying to say.
Proof that he is back to normal, no?
Yeah. I'm going to explain it all to Tadpole the Absolutist time as the Stone Lord. Yeah, I think this one seems fair to explain it all. Well, it will just go Minsk, calm down, the battle is over.
So the Hound answers to his name again, does he? And you didn't have to put him down. Good. I'd rather you die as Minsk, the mad Rashimar. It's silly, but do you know, you were something of a hero of mine when I was young.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth. When you were young and 10-fingered still, Minsk and Boo were stone, infatuated on a city square.
Aye, I remember the spot. By a garden on the Wide. A soft thicket near the market, with ample pockets to pick. Celestia itself to a street rat looking for shelter. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but you kept the wind and the rain off. Heroic enough for me.
Bah! You tried to dampen Boo's eyes. Do not think you will be spared his teeth. Evil is evil, even if it was once innocent.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? Well, you tell me. With the Fist, the Watch, and the Council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate?
She's right, Minsk. She's been an ally down through the years. A friend, even.
A friend? Jahira, Boo cannot believe his ears. Has the city fallen so far in our absence? Are there no heroes left?
Heroes come and go. But the Guild has always been here, protecting the city. Until the Stone Lord came to break us.
Okay. History will remember the Stone Lord as a far worse villain than Nine Fingers. Don't make it worse. He's right, the Guild will fight for the city, we just have to let them. You can't tell ally from enemy Minsk, maybe you're no hero at all. Or Minsk has been manipulated enough. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to phrase this. I'm tempted for 4, but I think we don't want... I think Nine Fingers is legitimately going to be helpful to us. And as a rogue, I feel like legitimately our character would have like some appreciation. You know. I think that fits fine, at least with how we've been playing. So the question is, do we want to go for 2 or 3? So 2 is just like convincing him on the facts at hand. 3 is almost a little bit of a guilt thing. It's like, you were a worse villain than she was. And then you're going to make it worse. I think that's a little too personal. I think we go with 2. I think 2 is a safer option. Or at least a nicer option. There we go.
I am shamed. Nadeshka. Unworthy to fight alongside my friends. Boo, what am I to do?
I can't speak for your rodent, but I know something of debts. If you reckon you've got one to repay, well, we could always work together.
With you? Pfft. Minsk has no lust for gold, that he would shake grandmothers by their ankles or set Boo nibbling at their purse strings.
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another. The city's enemies. And Tyr's honest truth, you gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We've grown complacent, lazy, too sure of our standing. We never would have needed the Zent if we'd had a fighting force of our own. Swords for the city when the Watch and the Fist fail us.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland. No army or militia serving the local lords. but heroes, working for the common good.
Heroes. Sure.
Very well. Minsk and Boo accept.
I'm sorry, you what?
Boo and I will be your Berserker Lodge, taking the ugly ways of your guild and beating them into a more virtuous shape.
Oh.
That's not even slightly what I was saying. I wasn't asking.
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve this city if I was so easily turned against it. If I do not know my own mind, perhaps I no longer know what is good.
Well, simple then. Trust that Boo will guide you.
Boo!
Boo.
Boo! Kingpin Boo! My friend, your wisdom is vast and unknowable as the Rashimi High Country. What say you, Boo? When the Absolute is slain, shall we join Nine Fingers Keen and show her the ways of goodness?
You did say he was your hero, Estelle. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, can't we just go back to killing one another instead? Alright, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won, shall we? With the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding. Cobble together a force, so we're ready when you call on us. You have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder.
Okay. I think we got out of that fairly alright. And now she's going to, yeah. Boo and Minsk are going to knock him into shape. That's cool. And we got a new ally. I'm just waiting for that to disappear. Yeah, so gather your allies. So Nine Fingers is now in as well. Look at our allies list. This is getting pretty big. Although, what I will say is that I'm looking at some of these stuff and going, some of these count more than others, right? Like, I appreciate that we got Aelin and we got Isabel. There's one part of that that's the better fighting force. I appreciate that we have Roland. But, like, let's be honest, Roland not really doing as much as maybe Nine Fingers or Halsin, you know? He was, up until this point, unable to fight the people at Moonrise Towers. So, like, you know, like, level of help is somewhere. Like, this is just a slime. I mean, you know, Arabella is a child. Volo, actually, to be fair, Volo did give us this sweet eye that allows us to see hidden creatures. Volo, you can stay. You're cool. Anyway. Oh, I'm just going to get rid of these as well while we're here. Right, well, we've done a ton of stuff. We have definitely solved this. We need to go loot everything. Maybe speak to Nine Fingers again, figure out what we're doing next with her. And then I think we're done on the upper world. As in, I think we've done everything on the top floor of the world. Which is interesting. Oh, no, we have to go back to Minsk and Jaheira's house. But then we've done everything I want to do on the top floor of the world that isn't a quest. By that, I mean that isn't like a go to the foundry quest. Which then lets us go into this section where we have to be like, what do we do next? Of which there are many things to do. Like, many things to do. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to end the episode there, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.